postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Adrian Hauser is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now into the box is Byron Buxton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. And the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
First baseman, number 5.
As a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third here, 1 man out. And that misses. Ball 4. And he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
The 1-1 home. It's taken for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score as the Braves strike first. first to lead it 1-0.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
All even now, 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So John Means will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill waits on it. 1 down.
Batting
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. He leaves 1. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. 2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. He's got it on the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Now to bat, John Means. A 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Over to first, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Another full count pitch home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
And 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Fouled off. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. That will bring up Ozzie Albies. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez. Fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
All even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Colton Wong. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Scorched to third. Ramirez is there for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. And he struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still 2-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 1 run, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. 2 down with a runner at first. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In is Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And now in the box, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Yelich is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Stepping in once again is John Means, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action to pitch with a lot of feel.
That's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. The set and the 2-1. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight to them. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and come back from this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now into the box, Luis Urias struck out in his first at-bat. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Eduardo Escobar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Gone in order of the Brewers. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Next, it'll be Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out with a man at first. There goes the runner. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2. On the ground, softly towards second. And that's the first down. Chase Peterson steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. So the lineup flips over, digging in, Hope Wong. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, John Means. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this is scooped away and stays foul, so now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Byron Buxton now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slow little roller to third. And he can't scramble back in time, and that is a costly out at third. Now at the plate, here is Ozzie Albies. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Garcia at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason. He did right there.
In now, Freddie Freeman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, and the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
what a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. And he takes a cold strike, too.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all armor.
Got him to go down swinging there. Avisail Garcia is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Brewers claw back just a bit on the... Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ball 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. The third
Next, here is Jose Ramirez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hard liner to center field. Taylor is there, 2 gone.
the batter.
At the plate now is Tyler O'Neill. On the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is in there.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta, and it's still... Blake Trinan is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in is Luis Urias. He bounced out last time up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
That ball didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now. They're feeling pretty good. They can come back.
At the plate, Narvaez. This pitch is popped up. Freeman is there, 2 down. Willie Adames will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 27, Willie Adames.
1-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
Just blast this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And he popped him up, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one's flared out toward left. Correa is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 1 scores in the inning. John Curtis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Mookie Betts will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yelich going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ready to take his hacks again. Ozzie Albies lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Yelich is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. goes a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of freedom.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Devin Williams takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. 2 pitches fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. A 2-strike straight changeup. This guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. Let's see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets the 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
O'Neill waits on it. 1 away.
Up next to the walk.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone!
Wow, that run at the top of the 9th is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still
Diving upward as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Next for Milwaukee, Robbie Tellez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead at the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Atlanta Braves take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. John Means is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at American Family.